Okay, good morning everyone. In the last class we have seen the concept of inverse proportion. Today we'll discuss some questions based on that from exercise 13.2. Let me take exercise 13.2. Okay, question 1 is which of the following are in inverse proportions? Let me take one or two part of question 1 also. Suppose we have third part, area cultivated, area of cultivated land and crop harvested. Please tell, is this relation inverse or direct? Class, please tell, if you have two quantities, area of land and crop harvested, is this a inverse relation? No, because if you increase the area of land, obviously the crop harvested will increase. So we can say this is not a inverse relation. So not in inverse. Joel, your camera is on, beta. It is direct one actually. Okay, now the time, okay. Fifth is the population of a country and area of land per person. It is like density. Please tell what kind of relation is this? Is this direct or inverse? Odananya, others please try whether this relation is inverse or direct. Please tell population of a country and area of land per person. If population increases, will area of land also increase or decrease per person? Please tell. It is a inverse relation like your class also. Suppose right now in your class there are 20 desks and 20 students. That means one student is occupying one desk, no problem. If this is constant, if this is fixed and I increase number of students to 30, or suppose I make it 40, what will happen now? Earlier there were one student per desk. Now there will be two students per desk. So now they are getting less area per student. So if you increase the population, the land per person will decrease. So this is a class. This is an example of inverse proportion. Same thing happens with our country also. If you have studied a farmer having 3 child or 4 child, his land gets divided and they get very small area to irrigate, to cultivate and grow their crops. Okay, you must have studied in SST also the problem of populations. So this is an example of inverse proportions. Now, question number 2. In a television game, the prize money of rupees 1 lakh is to be divided equally amongst the winners. Complete the following table and find whether the prize money given to an individual winner is directly or inversely proportional to the number of winners. Class, you only tell me if there is a prize money of rupees 1 lakh given to one person, he will get complete thing. If it is given to two person, what will happen? The amount given to one person will Class, please tell. It will decrease. So one person will get complete, two person will get 50-50. So if you increase the number of persons, the amount given to one person will decrease. So again, it is an example of inverse proportion. Now they have given you a table. You can see the table. On the first quantity is number of winners, and second quantity is price for each winner. So the first one is when one winner is there, he is getting complete 1 lakh. They are asking for 2, again given to us. For 4, they are asking. How will you find? We all know the relation is very simple. If I take it x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, we all know the relation for inverse is given by product is constant. So either you take x1, y1 is equal to x3, y3. This will help you. How? Put the value 1 into 1 lakh is equal to 4 into y3. So to find the value of y3, we will isolate this and get upon 4 and find the answer, that is equal to 25,000. So this is the value of y3. Subsequently, they have given you more columns, so you can easily add the data that is given to you, like this 5. You can take it y4, x4, and so on. You can easily find the values. Now let's take question number 3. Rahman is making a wheel using spokes. He wants to fix equal spokes in such a way that angle between any pair of consecutive are equal. So there is a condition on number of spokes, and that is they should have equal angle between them. The first case you can see like this, he has done. Can you tell me what is the angle, class? Can you tell me what is the angle between these 3 spokes? Please tell what is the angle. No, complete is 360-degree. I am asking this angle between 2 consecutive spokes. What is the angle between 2 consecutive spokes? Ananya, very good. Rachit, no, beta, please check. If complete is 360-degree and there are 3 spokes, 3 angles getting divided, please tell the angle. The angle is 120-degree because complete is 360-degree. You have done 3 equal parts, 120-degree each. So this is 120, 120, and 120. So this one is following. We can say this one is following the rule because the spokes are having equal angle between them. Now they are saying help him by completing the table. Now we have to take next case. They have drawn another diagram also. In the next case, they have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they have taken 6 spokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have to tell whether this is following the condition or not. Please tell. In this case, there are 6 spokes. So there are 6 divisions of angles. We can easily find the value of each angle, and that is 360-degree. That is complete angle upon 6, which is 60-degree. Yes, Joel, correct. So 60, 60, so all are correct. So this is also possible. Now if you observe, as soon as I increase the number of spokes, here the number of spoke was 3 and angle between consecutive was 120. In this case, the number of spoke is 6 and angle became 60 degree. So we can say more the number of spokes, lesser will be the angle between consecutive spokes. So this is a relation known as inverse proportion. So we can use that in finding other cases. So they have given you a table like this. So when angle increases, spokes are less. Yes, it is a inverse relation. Let's see. The first quantity is number of spokes as we have taken. We can take it as x. The second quantity is angle between pair of consecutive spokes. First, they are giving you 4 and telling themselves it is 90 degree, because you also know how 90 came, 360 upon 4. Second, they are taking 6, which we have seen already, 60 degree. Then they are saying 8, 10 and 12. Plus, although we can do it directly also, but if you want to solve by formula, that is also possible. And the formula we have seen is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4 and so on. So to find this value, I can take either these two or these two. Anyone will help us. So we will take x1, y1 is equal to x3, y3. Put the value. So x1 is 4, y1 is 90 is equal to x3 is 8 and y3 is unknown. So let's find the value. 4 into 90 upon 8 is equal to y3. 4 2s are and 2 45s are. So we have got the value as 45 degree in the case of 8 spokes. Similarly, you can find for 10 also. For 10, so we can directly say also 36 degree, but by the formula you can find easily, no problem. Again, you will go for x1 y1 is equal to x4 y4. By this relation, you can find the value of y4 easily. Okay. I hope this question is clear to everyone. There was nothing much. Just you need to understand first whether the relation is inverse or direct. After that, you have to use the formula. That's it. This chapter is also very easy. Let's see the next. Okay, question number 4. If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, so there is a fixed, okay, one box is there and divided into 24, they will get 5 sweets each. Okay, if you have one box of sweets and you are dividing it amongst 24 children, each are getting how many sweets? 5 sweets each. 5, 5, 5, 5 and so on. So class, what we can say about number of sweets? What we can say about number of sweets? Can this tell us total number of pieces of sweets? Please tell. If you know there are 24 children and they are getting 5 sweets each, we can easily find the total number of sweets, that is 24 into 5. Fine. Now, how many would each get if the number of children is reduced to 4? So if we reduce the number of children to 4, sorry, by 4, class, please tell me what is the difference between these things. Number of children reduced by 4 and number of children reduced to 4. Please tell me what value will come in the first box, that is what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Please tell. If question is asking number of children reduced by 4, earlier there were 24, what will be the value of x in this case? Please tell. If they are saying reduced by 4, Ananya, good. Others, please tell. This by 4 that doesn't mean divide by 4. Here x value is reduced by 4, total 1, that is 24 minus 4, which is 20 are left. In this case, please tell me if number of children reduced to 4. In this case, directly they are saying that 4 children are left. Class, try to understand the language. If question is saying reduced by a number, you have to subtract that number. But I will see. Okay. If they are saying reduced to 4, then directly that means that is a number. I hope this point is clear to everyone. Please tell. Please confirm. Okay. Now let's make the table. So again we have two quantities. Number of children, one second. Number of children upon the second quantity is sweets per children. So in the first case we have 24 children, they are getting 5 sweets each. Then they are saying if the number of children is reduced by 4, that is 20, how much they will get? This is a question mark. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Same thing, we will follow the formula of inverse proportion. So 24 into 5 will be equal to 20 into y2, and y2 will be equal to 5 4s are 4, 6 are. The value of y2 is 6, and that means if you reduce the number of children, they will get more sweets per children. Yes, Joel, I saw your answer. It was correct. Okay, now question number 4 is done. Question number 5, a farmer has enough food for 20 animals. How long would it last for 10 more animals in his cattle? Okay, let's see this one also. Question number 5. Today you have to try the complete exercise as your homework. Question number 5 is a farmer has enough food to feed 20 animals in his cattle for 6 days. So there are two quantities, number of number of animals, and second is number of days food will last na. So number of days food lasts. In the first case, they are saying for 20 animals, the food will last for 6 days. Then he's saying how long would the food last if there were 10 more animals in his cattle. So earlier there were 20. If there are 10 more, that means if 30 are there, what will happen to the number of days? So let us take it as this one is x1, y1, x2, and y2. First, we have to tell whether this is a direct relation or an inverse proportion. We have to see that. Obviously, if you increase number of people or number of animals, the food consumption will increase, and if the food consumption will increase, the number of days the food lasts will decrease. That is the obvious relation. So we will go for the same formula, x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. What will be the answer? Please tell. What will happen to the number of days? The answer will be, please tell class. Okay, Ananya, others please try. What will be the answer? Hiteshri, good. All of you please tell the answer. Simply cut the 0, 3 2s are, so y2 is equal to 4. So 2 days will decrease if you increase the number of people by 10. That's the answer of this one. Now, question number, okay, it is 9 10. Let me give you the question given by Ananya once again. Once again, just once again. You all can take screenshot, and tomorrow we will discuss this question. Pause share. Just class once again. Okay. Class, please take a screenshot of this question. 1,200 soldiers in a fort had enough food for 28 days. After 4 days, some soldiers were transferred to another fort, and thus the food lasted now for 32 days. How many soldiers left the fort? Please try this question. Tomorrow we'll discuss this one. Have you taken the screenshot? Please confirm. Have you taken the screenshot of this question? Okay, Dharya is giving the answer also. Good, Dharya. Okay, now let's finish the class.